This can't be all that you are. This can't be all that you are. This can't be all that you are.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Era, the show that talks about the many sides of me. I am your host, Kevin, and today I'm joined with a special guest, this bonus episode. Once again, joining us, Aitza. You're not going to say anything?
Hello.
Hi, Aitza. How old are you now?
I'm 10.
10? When was the last time, the episode we did? You were
I think I was 8.
you were either 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show for season 4. We don't know what we're talking about in the show, in this episode, but we're going to talk about some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about. Hi, Aitza.
Hi, Kevin.
Do you miss being on the podcast?
Yes.
Why?
Because it sounds satisfying.
What, the microphone?
Yeah.
It's because you have like the headphones and everything. What were you talking about? Oh, you said that it's satisfying.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
you
it
sound
makes
good.
it makes my voice sound better.
You don't like your regular sounding voice?
No.
Why not?
Because it's annoying.
You just called your own voice annoying?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear something really cool?
Yes.
Aitza to the front, please. Aitza to the front. Thank you. Attention, Walmart shoppers. Can we get Aitza to the front? Thank you. Susan, yeah. Yeah, we have a little child. She's like 10 years old. Yeah, she has like no mom here. I don't know why she's here. Oh, sorry, the microphone's on. Hi. Attention, Walmart shoppers. Please disregard the message. Thank you. Aitza to the front. Thank you. Sharon, she's just right here without her mom. I don't know what kind of crazy mom leaves them. Anyways, bye. No. I have a new machine now, Aitza. From the last time you were here, the setup is different. Hey, what do you think about my room?
It looks relaxing, and I get why you have it like this.
Your room is pretty cool too, dude. Like, honestly. Describe your room for me. Like, tell the audience what your room is like. Why do you like it? What decisions you did in designing the way that your room, because I know your room has some cool stuff in it. And you're also a fan of Stitch, which we can talk about a little bit later. But talk about your room.
So I actually picked the color, but while I was at school, my grandma and my cousin painted my room for a surprise.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Or did I? I think I did. I don't know. And what's the color of the walls?
Like light purple, violet.
It's kind of like a light purple violet. You have a pretty like clean room too. Like you have like stuff like everywhere. You have what are they called? Those little Disney figurines that you have?
They're called Toms. I don't know.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't
know. You
know.
also have the little shop, what's it called? The mini
brands?
Mini brands too.
Yeah.
Why? What is this? What's your new obsession? Your new obsession now is like Stitch and mini brands.
Well, I have the mini brands for like a while, but I don't really play with them. I knew the things that I like now, when my grandma and my cousin painted my room, I started liking pink. And instead of purple.
Why?
I don't know, but I had my room pink before.
I don't remember much about your other room, but I do like the way your room looks now.
Yeah, I like it.
Why do you like Stitch? Because this is your new obsession.
Yeah. I like Stitch because he's cute. He's not normal. He's crazy, and he's funny.
So you said that Stitch isn't normal.
Yeah.
Why do you prefer Stitch? Because he's not normal compared to something else that's like more what society says as normal.
I think normal is just
boring.
Yeah.
It's like why? That's why you like Stitch.
Because Stitch wants to go to another world, and some people don't even think about that.
Oh, that's a good point. He does, huh? Because he's like an alien, whatever.
Yeah, he's an alien.
And what about Angel? Don't you also have like Angel, which is the... What is Angel? Is he like the girlfriend almost?
Yeah, he's the girlfriend.
It's weird, Aitza, because Stitch right now is like trending. Like Disney's been like really like being like, why is it trending? I think are they making a movie? You said that they were. Huh?
Yeah, I want a real live action one. You said that they might come out with one in 2024.
Well, that's next year.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if they announce it, whatever. Disney tends to announce stuff like that. There's new movies coming out from Disney. Some are weird, some are crazy. They're making another Toy Story. Toy Story 5? Which one is it?
Yeah, 5. I saw one that Inside Out 2.
That too.
Yeah.
I do want to watch that. I'm excited for those. By the time this episode is out for the audience, we probably would already watched Barbie. I'm going to watch Barbie on premiere day. Are you going to watch Barbie?
Yeah, I want to.
Are you excited?
I think I am, yeah.
Why are you excited for that?
Because I love Barbie.
Do you really, though? I feel like you had like a weird like moment where you were liking, we talked about it in your other episode.
That Barbie was plastic.
Yes, Barbie, you do remember that. Barbie's plastic, but also you liked the LOL dolls.
Yeah, I don't really play with them anymore.
Why not?
Because...
What is it that made you stop liking them?
Stitch.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your old dolls? What'd you do with that?
Well, I wanted to sell them, but my mom said, no, you're keeping them.
Your mom. Your mom owned a large Bratz doll.
Yeah.
From like the 2000s time. Or 2001. I don't know whatever time when that came out. I could search it up, but I'm too lazy. But it's the Jasmine doll from Bratz. Yeah. Bratz is still, they're making it. Bratz, the people who made Bratz are the ones who made the LOL dolls.
Yeah. And something that's like trending right now is Monster High.
Monster High especially is trending. Yeah, Monster High, a little bit of Bratz, and Stitch is like really Stitch, and I want to say Monster High, Stitch, and Barbie a little bit. Kind of Barbie is trending, but Stitch has been really trending. Yeah, like for a while now. When
I go to Target, I don't really see new LOLs.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I think it's what they call Aitza. They call it a fad. A fad is like basically fidget spinners always existed.
Yeah.
We've always had fidget spinners since the day you were born, before you were born, everything. But fads are like this sort of like weird moment where things get popular.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying a Stitch is the fad right now, but it could be like fidget spinners, they all of a sudden got super popular, and then now it's like dead.
Yeah.
And that happens. And I think the LOL dolls had a moment like that. Mm-hmm. Now they're kind of done, and now we're seeing a rise in Monster High, and we're seeing a rise in Stitch, and we're also seeing a rise in...
I haven't seen a lot of Rainbow High.
And yeah, me neither. Honestly, I don't like Rainbow High. I prefer Monster High's dolls and like all of them compared to that. Yeah. I don't like it. The silence. Did you see my doll in the back? I have Trixie Mattel. She's a drag queen.
Yeah, I saw her right now.
She's like posing like all like, hi, really like that. What was I going to tell you? What's it called? Oh, your room.
Yeah.
I know you like drawing and stuff like that. Why do you have like this? Why do you like drawing?
I like drawing because it like calms me down and it gets me focused in something.
What do you talk more about that? What do you mean by calming down and focus? Like what is something that you could like? Why?
Well, I like drawing, but also painting. Painting makes me feel relaxed because I could draw whatever I want, and I could like draw what I'm feeling or something.
That's a really good point, because that's what basically, I had an episode, I might put this episode after the episode that I'm talking about. But me and my friend who was sitting in the chair that you're sitting right now, we mentioned that, like, where people could, like, when they're having some issues, whatever, they could use an outlet like drawing or painting or working out or running, whatever, to get rid of sort of emotions. And that you brought up a good point, because drawing is like a really great way of being like therapeutic. I think you do that, which is really nice. And I hope you keep doing that, because that's really good for your brain.
Yeah.
And it's just good in general.
Also, like to build that. I don't know. Is that something you think? I'm not saying that you have to, but is that something you think that when you're older, you're going to be doing more of, or what?
Well,
Like artwork and stuff?
yeah, I think I want to do that, and I want to be a fashion designer.
Is that something that you're pursuing, like being a
Yeah.
fashion designer? Okay, I can see how you like the doll stuff and like all that. Yeah, I would say go for it. You can be a fashion designer for
Yeah.
sure. And we're gonna need more of that, especially because we're gonna enter a new world of that sort of design stuff. That's cool. I like that you do that. I never knew that about you. I literally didn't. I didn't know. Maybe you told me, but I don't remember you telling me that you want to do fashion design. That's actually kind of cool. I did a little bit of interior design and I did graphic design. So I love that our family's very creative.
Yeah.
Do you agree that our family's creative?
Yes.
Because your nana has some stuff that she used to do. She could do like
Yeah.
bows and stuff. My mom is like very creative.
Your
I
mom
am.
like does bracelets sometimes.
Everything she does, what coronas, which are like the wreaths, bracelets, jewelry, things like that. She's very crafty. Your nana's crafty. Your mom, I don't know. I don't know what your mom like. I don't know what your mom's like super power is with that sort of stuff. Would you consider your mom creative? What is your mom to you?
Well, she's my mom. She's
Good job.
she's my mom. She's my world. She's my best friend. She's my everything. Like if my mom had a boyfriend or a husband, like he would take more of attention from her from me. But like she gets to choose, so
Is that a bad or a good thing, like the attention thing? Like, do you want to have less attention on you and put more on your mom, or what? What is that?
well
Or are you gonna miss that? Like, do you want the attention from your mom more?
I want attention, but not like she could have attention with her boyfriend or husband if she has
If she
some.
wants one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand now. What was I gonna say about that? I was gonna say something about that and I forgot. I hate when that happens to me. I forget all the time. So you just as of the recording of this episode that we have, me and you are now entering what grade in school?
5th grade.
Are you excited?
Yes, but
Why are you excited?
I want to go to school, but then I feel like when I'm in school, I don't want to be in school.
That's literally everyone, like me too. Like I already graduated college and stuff. And it's not like I need to stop. Like I could keep going to colleges and stuff like that. It's just money, you know. Never stop learning. But it's weird, like once you graduate, you're like, oh, like no more, you don't have to do this sort of stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But you're going to a different school. I used to go to your school in 3rd grade. It was really small. But your school now, the school that I went to in 3rd grade, is now bigger, and you go to the school. It's like it's bigger now. How do you describe your homework? Is it a lot?
Well, my 4th grade homework, I had to do 2 pages of math, but I like math, so that didn't really.
You like math?
Yes,
Oh my God, you're insane.
but I don't really like ELA.
What is that? Oh, English.
Yeah.
What is that? English language?
Arts.
Arts, right?
Yeah.
I always struggled with math, of course. Oh my God, I've always struggled with math, Aitza.
I don't.
Well, oh my God, well, you're so cool because you just don't struggle with math, but whatever. And it's funny because a lot of the stuff that I do involves math, but I'm not doing the math because the computer's doing a lot of like the calculations. But I'm not saying that you don't need math. Like I'm saying, it's funny how I always struggled with that, but what I do involves a lot of computational sort of mathematics that I don't have to do, but it's good to know. Like, for example, sometimes I have to scale something. So I have to do like 30% or like 4 inches or 11 inches. Like I have to know some kind of a little bit, like what's half of 10, 5. So I need to, things like that, but not complex sort of math. But that's good that you know math because you know what involves a lot of math. Fashion design.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because you have to do measurements, you have to do patterns, measurements and numbers are going to be something that you're going to constantly be doing if you do fashion design. So I'm kind of glad you know how to do math, because if you're good with that and you're playing with art right now, I think you're going to be good when you do fashion design. Okay, I can't imagine doing fashion design. I would have to have someone do the math, because I would just do the design part. That's it. And I don't even know how to draw and stuff like that. I did go to school, and it's weird. I learned like some very basic things of drawing, and I did such a good job. And you learn that drawing is like, especially when you do like real life kind of drawing, it's just playing with light and shadow. It's really weird.
I'm trying to make like dresses, outfits. Like I see.
Do it.
I see like my old LOL dolls. I'm like, I should try to copy the outfit to see if I can.
You should start just drawing outfits and stuff in paper and keeping that, because a lot of fashion designers, they've done that when they were younger, and then when they're older, they make that dress or whatever that they had as a drawing when they were a kid, and it's like a big moment. So I think you should just draw, but also let your brain, the creative juices, sort of just get out.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're also doing the thing that you said where you relax and you get more focused.
Mm-hmm.
You're training your brain, but you're also staying creative. It's good to just be creative, because a lot of people, when they get older, they lose that creativeness, if that makes sense.
Jimena's really creative.
I know. I'm telling you, the whole family is like very creative. This family, it's really weird, because I do know some personal people that they're not as creative. And did you hear that? That was the Discord thing. That was so annoying. Someone tell them to shut up.
Shut up.
Okay. Oh, my background changed on my computer. It's now this weird guy. And it's purple now. Let me turn this off, because that was really annoying. Let me see.
Silence.
Yeah, that was like super annoying. Anyways, what was I saying?
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye. You and your stuff, I can't imagine you with like, listen, what do you think about technology and like phones and stuff? Do you think that's affecting young kids like you?
Yes, because like things that we see on YouTube, TikTok, some kids try to do. And some videos say like, don't try this at home, or do that, or do this. But some don't really care what happens to kids.
Okay, I understand. Well, how do you think that's affected kids, like in general? Like, I'm talking about technology in general. How do you think like using a phone or a tablet has affected you, but also just other kids?
Well, some kids in 4th grade that I know that they have phones.
Really?
Yes.
In 4th grade?
Yes.
Insane.
Mm-hmm. So
okay.
They asked me if I have a phone, and I said no.
And that's good, Aitza, let me tell you.
I know. But then they said, well, can I have your phone, your mom's phone number? And I said, well,
no, you better have not given your mom's phone number to people. Aitza, don't give your phone number. Like, that's not good. Don't do that. Okay, no more. Don't do that. Does your mom know?
Yes.
Okay, well, don't just be giving her phone number. Aitza. No, that's insane. You don't need a... Oh my God, these people. Listen, I understand the whole thing of like keeping track of your kid and sort of thing. But a phone at 4th grade? Oh my God, insane.
I know.
When do you want a phone? When do you think you should have a phone? For your age and stuff, when do you think you want a phone?
Well, for a grade, I think 7th grade or 8th.
What are you in right now?
5th.
You're gonna go
I'm going to 5th, yeah.
Okay. You think in 7th grade? 7th grade is considered what, like middle school?
Yeah.
Right? Or what's middle school?
Middle school, I think, is 5th middle school?
I think 5th through what? That she could do parental controls. Do you know what parental controls are?
No.
Parental controls are in every device. Everything. Wi-Fi, this, that, everything. Not this, but like I'm talking about general devices.
Yeah.
And they allow your mom to basically control how long you use the phone and things like that. That's really smart, because we obviously don't want kids to be using the phone all day, right? So your mom can put that, like screen time.
Yeah.
The cool thing about this tablet, for example, the tablet that you've been drawing on my tablet,
Yeah.
is that if I enable like the kids thing, when you're close to it, it literally stops the screen and tells you to move 12 inches for kids. Because
like VR, it tells you to move.
yeah, because kids are super close to the screen, and that's not good for your eyes. That's another thing. I think I don't know if you think that this is like. Do you think that people say this to you just because they don't want you to use the thing, or do you really? What's your opinion on this?
I think they don't say it just for you to stop using it or just stop what you're doing. I know that they do say it because they're older and they might have done that. And they might have something happen to them or something.
So in reality, for example, this is an example. We don't know. We know some effects of like technology, but the big one that affected me when I was young, especially, is that when you look at a screen, something flat, and you start not blinking, for example, it causes eye strain. Your muscles in your eyes start getting like more strained. And it makes like your eye tired. But also the way that the light and everything is hitting your eye and like the way you're focusing on an object close, it starts affecting you. So you need to look at things far away because that's how your eyes are designed. Right?
Okay.
So that's what's bad. Is when I was young, I was looking at a lot of like, I would play a lot of Minecraft and for real, Aitza. A lot of Minecraft, I was using my parents' laptop. They had this old fat laptop. It was this laptop called people who in the audience would understand what I'm talking about. It's called the Windows XP. It's this fat laptop. Actually, let me show you actually on the computer here. The Windows XP laptop. And XP laptop. And I would play Minecraft on this. Because I know you have, what laptop you have? The Apple Air?
I think, yeah.
You have the Apple, like one of the Air laptops. It's super thin. What was that, ASMR?
Yeah.
Your laptop is so thin and very light. This laptop that my parents had was thick, fat, and ugly. It was so... I can't even imagine. Like, I can't even...
My mom had one of those.
It was like big. It was so ugly. And I played Minecraft on it. And it was like early days Minecraft. Like, I was in middle school. And it was like the very like... It was an old version of Minecraft, and it was like, but anyways, I would look at the screen and stuff. I would get eye strain. It caused me to have like affect my vision, but I've always had bad vision when I was young. But what you need to do is you need to look when you spend a little bit of time on the computer to look at something far away for about 20 minutes. Like just be outside for some good 20 minutes. Because you need to look, you need your eyes to adjust back to its regular focus. It's not good to be looking at a screen all the time. Among other things that technology has affected kids. But I do think that our young kids now are more stupid when it comes to technology because they're looking at things like you said, TikTok and a bunch of other stupid things.
Yeah, and schools start using like before we used to do tests on paper, and now we do it on computers.
I know. I remember that I was one of the first, like in my school, to like start using technology, and that's like it was crazy. That's how I know a lot about the computer because I started using it in elementary school, which is crazy. And then it's so normal for you, like you just use it. Do you think that's? I mean, it's an obvious answer. It is better and easier to use a laptop, especially for school and such.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Do I like school or the...
Do you like using a laptop for school instead of paper and pencil?
Yeah, I like laptop.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because you could, if you needed a sign, I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's go back to your room a little bit. What did you decide how to do some stuff in your room, or did your mom what do you like about your room?
Well, I liked that the purple and the white matched.
Okay.
Because my mirror and everything matches with my room and my bed too. So Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And also that I had these stickers in my pink room.
Yeah.
And they saved them for I could put on my purple room.
Oh, okay, I understand. Try to keep your room clean and stuff. It's really good for your brain. Like, see, like my room is like really organized and clean, but everything has like its own little space.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that you just keep everything in its little space.
Yeah, I try to.
No, like I'm talking about as in like, for example, where I'm at right now here. This is my workspace. This is where I do my work stuff. Or like if in your case, dedicate a space for your homework. And I know that right now you don't have like, you have your bed and that's probably where you would lay down to do your homework or things like that. But dedicate like a little area of like, you know, like that.
I might get a desk this year or next year because I took out some stuff in my room. And it, like, you know where my bed is in front of it? I used to have something there and I took it out and I moved it.
Yeah.
And it looks way cleaner and it looks way bigger.
Doesn't it look like, yeah, it makes it look a little bit bigger. I think you should get cool mirrors that your mom thinks are portals. And I think you should get floating bookshelves so you can put your books on. That would be so cool. I think because you like to read, huh?
Yeah.
What do you like to read? What's your reading thing right now? What are you reading?
Well, I have this, I want my mom to get me this book. It's called The Phantom Toll Booth.
That sounds so familiar. Where have I heard that from?
And it's a really good book. I read it at school
Uh-huh.
for like the last 2 weeks of school.
Yeah.
And we got to watch the movie at the end of the day. And the book is really realistic.
Okay.
And it's really funny. It's really silly.
What's your favorite kind of book then?
Like fantasy.
Okay, so you like the genre to be more fantasy compared to something more fictional or things like. Oh, well, fantasy is almost fiction, right? It's already fiction. But I'm saying you don't like other things, but you like fantasy.
Yeah.
What is you do like reading? You like your mom likes reading too.
Yeah.
I don't read a lot, Aitza.
Yeah, I could tell you don't have any books.
I mean, I have a few, but and I read like maybe I listen to some audiobooks, but I don't really read.
Oh.
I know. And it's probably not good, you know. Reading is really good for your brain and stuff. I like that you do art and that you read and you do those kinds of things. That's really good for your brain. And I hope you stay with it. Aitza, I'm going to go to my favorite segment of my podcast.
Okay.
So let's do that. Let me go through it. Aitza, this is the segment called Advice of the Day. Do you have any advice of the day for the listeners?
If you fail at something, try again and you might successfully do it.
T, what if you fail again? What do you do?
Well, if it's like a at-home problem and you can't do it, like at the end of the day you can't, the next day try again.
I thought you're spilling so much tea right now to the people listening. What would my advice be? I think stay creative.
Yeah.
That's what my advice would be. Stay creative.
And keep learning.
And keep learning, yeah. Learning is something that is unlimited and you always will do. Stay curious. And yeah, be creative. I do like the way that you do art and stuff like that because it allows you to, like you said, get rid of your emotions. You get to be a little bit more creative. It passes time. That's really cool. I like that you do that. Do you want to end this little bonus episode?
Yes.
Or do you want to like talk about something else, or is that it?
Well, I do have some more advice.
What is the advice?
So talking about art and all that stuff, people that are listening that use technology a lot, start doing art.
Why?
Because it gets you like off the computer and the phone.
Well, what if the art is on the computer, like the way that the tablet has that application that you like using, Procreate?
Well, yeah, That's fine too, but not just watching stupid stuff on TikTok.
You watch stupid stuff sometimes.
No, I don't.
You did.
No, I don't.
You did.
No, I don't.
You did.
No, I don't.
Okay. We're gonna end this episode. This is a little bonus episode.
Okay.
Yeah. Aitza, thank you so much for like joining me.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna do my little outro now.
Okay.
Do you want to say bye to the audience?
Bye.
Thank you, Aitza, for joining me. Okay, guys, that was a little bonus episode with Aitza. Thank you for listening to this era. If you could take a moment to leave a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, it would mean a lot to me. Don't forget to follow this era on Instagram at thiseracast to stay up to date on updates and behind the scenes content and new episodes. And of course, stay tuned for the next episode of This Era, the show that explores the many sides of me. Goodbye, guys, for now. Bye, Aitza.
Bye.